Alright, so this is pretty much like my first like test video, kind of like this. And I thought like what better way to do it than kind of start out with I guess what bikes are good and what aren't. So, yeah, go Dan's comp. Okay, so for starter bikes, personally, and then let's kind of like start this out at low to high. Uh, okay, so let's go from the $100 to the $300 range. Let's do that. So first off, in my opinion, you're not gonna want the King Curve. That's kind of like a meh. Like if you had to choose between that and the Premium Stray, I guess I'd go with the King Curve, but it's not really that great. 2017 Subrosa Altus, oh, Blueprint. I'll be honest with you, I like Sunday a lot, and they're probably one of my favorite brands, but I would never go with the Blueprint for a stock starter bike, in my opinion. Well, it's good for the frame and everything, but I just don't like the American bottom bracket. I'm pretty sure that it has it, if I'm not mistaken with that one. Here, okay. So this is where most people kind of start out with, is like the $300 range, really. The King Launch, it's kind of meh. Verde, I wouldn't even go with Verde, period. It's just not one of my favorite brands, I guess. It's just, I guess it just never appealed to me, I guess. But anyways, King Launch, probably isn't even that bad, honestly. Stolen Casino. Now, in my opinion, the Stolen Casino is actually not even that bad for a starter bike. Stolen in general isn't even that bad. Personally, and this is my opinion, I'd go with the 19.25 top tube one because of the fact that it's going to be easier to just whip around, you know? If you have a smaller top tube, you know, and let's say you're like 5'8" and below, it's going to be easier for you anyways. But it's definitely going to be a lot easier to whip around a manual and everything than the Stolen Casino, you know, just regular. The XS is a lot better, well, the extra small. Haro down to, stock Haro is really bad, to be honest with you. I did ride a United Recruit, but it was the RN2, and it was from 2012, so I'm guessing that the 2017 isn't that great. Let's see here. Subrosa, I would go with the Subrosa Tiro, whatever it's called. Yeah. For a starter bike, I would go with one of those, because those aren't even that bad. Unless you're like 6 foot tall, I wouldn't go with the XL, but to each their own, I guess. Now, here we get the Fit. Now, in my opinion, I wouldn't really go with Fit at all. Reason being, see, most of you might not even know this, because, if you're like starting out, I guess, you won't know this, but Fit used to make very, very good bikes, in my opinion. Even complete bikes. They still make good frames to an extent, but overall their bikes used to be really good. But now they kind of go for, and I quote, because literally I texted them about this, adorableness. Excuse me. Adorableness rather than strength. And they add better components, in their words, which they really don't. Their components are complete jank, but the Fit PRK, I'm guessing the original PRK, and all them original bikes were actually really good, but now they're kind of like watered down versions of Coke, really. The TRL actually probably used to be good too, back when it was first released, like the older ones. Kink Gap XL, Kink Gap again, it's not really that great. Fit Tom Dugan. Now, I see so many people riding the Tom Dugan ones, and what bothers me is it's all like 12-year-olds that really can't do much, and then they say that it's good when it's completely stock too, and they ride it like that. Now, I have nothing against younger riders, but you can't really judge your opinions on bikes in general if you hadn't ridden more than one or at least more than one frame. And that is from different companies too, not just a single brand. You really can't judge your opinions on that bike until you've ridden other bikes. I wouldn't buy it at all, literally. Not the long one, not the Mac one, not the Nordstorm, not the VH. The United Supreme, though, that kind of changed my opinion. I would go with the Supreme. I would also go with the Caboza. The Sabrosa Caboza, Salvador. And the Sabrosa Simone Baracco, Salvador, complete. Those ones I personally would go with. Reason being, I kind of trust Sabrosa a bit more than Fit. Rant isn't really the greatest parts, and they use those on their stock completes a lot, but they're somewhat alright. Now we're getting from the $400 to $500 range. Now, the Kink Whip, I will change my opinion on, kind of kink for a little bit, but the Kink Whip isn't even a bad bike. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, the Kink Whip comes with a full 4130 Chromoly frame, which is really, really good for a starter, So, I definitely go with that. And then you come down, again, to a Fit Vegan 1 Free Coaster. Now, to starters, Free Coaster, okay, I don't even ride Free Coaster. And the reason being is, it's not because I'm bad at it, it's not because I'm bad at it, it's because of the fact that I feel as though it's harder to learn everything if you use a Free Coaster. Because in reality, if you learn everything on cassette first, everything on Free Coaster would be so much simpler, but a little bit harder because you can't use pedal pressure, mind you. But not only that, but Free Coasters are kind of jank in general and don't really work as well as cassettes internally. Again, the Fit Corrine, not a good bike in my opinion. The Kink Liberty, really good bike in my opinion, for the price being. Sabrosa Arum, it's okay. I mean, it's not the best, no prize winner, but it's alright. The Colt Controls, those are somewhat okay. I mean, they're not great, but they're not bad either. Flying Neutrons. Now, I haven't checked out those, so I can't really tell you that much about them. The Kink Redwood, though, that is a really good bike, and honestly, anybody who's really looking for a Free Coaster complete, I would go with the Kink Redwood. Sabrosa Slayer, I mean, I guess if you want, because you're a metalhead and you like Slayer and stuff, then I guess that's what you want, then, go for it, but I wouldn't really waste my money on it. Fit Tom Dugan 2, kind of useless. The Spirit 2, kind of useless. The Ledum, not bad actually. I have good things to say about the Ledum. Harlow Interstate, I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, that's the Flo Chromoly. Honestly, I'm not a giant fan of Haro, but I'd still ride the Interstate because it's not that bad. Let's go, turn it up because I'm too lazy to keep going with this. Anyway, so moving on. Let's see here. Alright, so now we're starting to, are we going back? Yeah, wait, are we? Can't even tell at this point, hold up. Oh. I don't know. Alright. Pretty sure, wait. Okay, there we go. So, to end this off, like, with the $400 some range, yeah, mostly Kink for this part, kind of takes the prize winner. No other ones are really that great, in my opinion. I mean, there's some Sabrosas that are right, but other than that, not really. Man, I had to sneeze. Alright, so, going up with the pro level from low to high, the 2017 Fit Tom Dugan Signature. Now, I'll be honest with you, Signature bikes are usually good, but I actually do know somebody who has the Signature Tom Dugan, and it's not that great, in my opinion. It's really not. Well, first off, you got the forks, the forks are completely garbage, horrible, honestly. He didn't even have it like what 3 to 5 months, and they already bent, and they're really like the we the people around here, we literally called them what, the Odyssey R70s or R something. We pretty much made fun of them because they looked completely just weird and whack. But I definitely wouldn't get that one. It's just kind of bad. The Scion from Fly Bikes, probably, yeah. I'm not a giant fan of Fly because I haven't really ride their bikes before, but I'd still probably go with that over Fit. The Novus, I would definitely go with that. The Solstice free coaster bike, if you're looking for a free coaster from Kink, definitely go with that one too for the pro level. Again, Novus. For the center, for a 21 top tube, 21-inch top tube, I would go with it. If it had any signature, I wouldn't go with it at all. No hate towards Fit or anything. I just don't like really their bikes that much because they're kind of made cheaply. Soundwave, the Sunday Soundwave from Gary Young. Words cannot describe how much, if you honestly have the money, I would for sure get this. This is literally probably the best bike you can get. This is the 2017 Soundwave. The Haro Lineage Master Bike. I guess if you like the old school feel, I'd go with this one if you have like a $1,000 to drop on a bike. But let's go back to the Soundwave and kind of look over the specs of it real quick to show you how good this honestly is. Well, first off, you got the aftermarket Soundwave frame, which is a really strong frame. Sunday Octave forks, really good forks. Sunday Freeze top load, really good stem, for the price being. 9.25 rise. Sunday Solar bars, really good bars too, actually. Odyssey Gary Young V2 grips. I'm not sure on Odyssey grips, but I've heard they're alright. Actually, no, they are pretty good. Odyssey Springfield, yeah, pretty good. Yeah, everything's pretty much good here. Odyssey Thunderbolts, really good cranks, probably the best, besides like a couple other ones. Mid-bottom bracket, 27.2 Sunday Sabertooth. Hey, I got that sprocket too. It's actually a really good sprocket. KMC, it's kind of bad chain. I'd probably get like a Shadow Supreme if I was you getting this bike. Odyssey Quartet, not bad. Odyssey Clutch, kind of meh. I've heard bad reviews about the clutch. Hazard lights, alright, but 21-inch top tube. So that's kind of like my opinions on like the best complete bikes. I wouldn't go with Fit really, or Verde, but yeah, I'm probably gonna drop another video later. So see you guys later. Like, comment, subscribe, bye.